Ay, naku. I think this is too bright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay lang. Yawa. Eh. Does that look cute? That looks cute. I think it looks cute. I think this is fine. I think you're fine. You're good, girl. You're good, girl. What's up, guys? This is Obaste. My friends call me Thea. And welcome to my channel. Yeah, this is my first ever vlog. It's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be great, maybe. But hopefully it's good enough for me to publish it and not be ashamed of it. I'm really fucking nervous and anxious for some reason, which is stupid because there's literally nobody here with me. And I can literally just like forget and pretend this never happened if when I watch it, I'm like, this is not good. But no, actually I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna fucking post this because I'm taking up space. And this is also a challenge for me to like be accountable. And this is something that I've wanted to do for so long. Vlogging has been something that I wanted to do for so long. Ever since I was a kid, I've always loved to talk. I've always loved watching YouTubers like just do shit and yeah. This is so fucking weird. And it's not supposed to be weird because I'm literally just talking to myself, but also I'm like scared. And the thing is, I've prepped for this for like a week and I listed down like notes of how it would flow, and I was so excited for it. And then now that I'm recording it, I don't know how to act. But yeah, this is something that I've always wanted to do ever since I was young. I've been kind of pursuing content creation, not intentionally though. I feel like I was just doing it for myself, but now I actually want to spark up discussions about stuff. And I feel like the best way for me to do it is to do an activity while I yap about something. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So today, I mean tonight, because it's actually 1:22 a.m. I just got off work and I just got a haircut this morning before hanging out with some friends. And why am I running out of air? This is how anxious I am, by the way, guys. Like, fuck. Gug. OA. Okay. Dude, like, you're fine. You're fine. There, you're fine. You're fine. I guess I just don't know how to start shit. That's always something that I've had a struggle with, like when it comes to like doing projects or like writing songs or like recording vlogs or like even just doing work tasks. Like, I don't know how to start it. But once I'm like, it's so hard for me to initiate an action. And right now I'm struggling again, even though I literally have the entire flow beside me. And it says introduce self, Baste, what I do, where I'm living, why I'm doing what I do. But for some reason, I'm so concerned about how I look like. And for the past few days, I've just been like, I have to get over it, because there are gonna be some ugly angles of me. I think my hair looks funny, which is exactly why I want to bleach it. But I have to get over that, because people have seen me in these angles and they didn't fucking die. They didn't fucking get disgusted by like how I look, and so I need to get over it. Anyways, this is not gonna be like a structured vlog if that's what you're expecting. I'm so fucking like frantic right now. But yeah, my head's all over the place, my mind's all over the place. I don't know what to do, so I should probably just like, and I feel like I forgot something, but I'll remember later and I'll talk about it. And it's just a matter of editing and like snipping together. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Now I have to bleach my hair. As you can see, like some parts are blue. I don't have a mirror behind the phone. That's what I was talking about. See? Ah! It took me some time to figure out how I want to put out content. And I figured that recording myself using the back camera works, because at this time of my life, I'm actually too vain to not get distracted by my looks. And so I need to train myself to be okay with it, because hi baby, just because I actually want to get my points across. And maybe in the future, I'll be comfortable enough and I'll be focused enough on like the things that I want to talk about that I get to record myself using the front camera. But for now, I can't. And yeah, so now I'm recording myself using the back camera. I was going to put a mirror behind my phone just to like check from time to time if it's still recording. I'm still figuring it out. I need to use the mirror though, because I'm gonna bleach my hair. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. This is not gonna be perfect. This is not gonna be structured. This is literally my first time. So I should fucking go easy on myself. Like, I'm good. I'm good. And again, this video is about taking up space. That's what I want to talk about because that's what I want to do more of this 2025. And I'm just trying to make myself accountable. I don't think I'm 100% ready right now, even though I look cute. I'm still nervous. I find myself being nervous a lot and anxious a lot, which is funny because like people think I'm confident, but like, yeah, I'm actually really nervous. And I have to get over like the idea of it being perfect or being good enough. Like I just have to make it, and that's what I'm doing. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna share more of it later, but I'm also making myself accountable because I'm on the Artist's Way journey. If you're not familiar with it, it's a book by Julia Cameron. I have it like, I literally got it like plastic covered because I feel like it's so helpful. I'm on my first week and it basically has tasks. It's like a course. Yeah, so it's a course in discovering and recovering your creative self. And they have like for each week we have tasks, and I'm gonna do my task while I vlog because I feel like I can do both, and I'm hitting two birds with one stone. I can't take myself seriously, guys. Like, I hope you know this is not gonna be fucking serious at all. I'm not a fucking professional. I just have bleached my hair like 100 times in the past 3 years. But I'm bleaching it again, and now I'm gonna show you the things that I use to bleach my head. So first, I have this bleach powder, which I got from Tops and Bottoms for like 160 pesos. So if there's one thing about me, I'm not a bougie bitch at all. Like, I may sometimes act or talk bougie, but batang kanal ko dahil. I will go for the cheap shit as long as it works. So yeah, that's why I got this one. It's for 160 pesos. And then I have my hydrogen peroxide. I got the 40 volume because I want like a fully bleached head. I hope it's enough. I think it's enough. Hopefully it's enough. And to measure it, I don't have a measuring cup, so I'm just using this plastic cup. And then I have my bowl and my comb. I don't have a comb for like, I don't have like a fancy coloring comb. You should get that though. And to make up for it, I bought shower caps instead of just using plastic bags because that's what I actually usually do. But yeah. And I have my wipes and of course my gloves. And this is important to have. Like, it's important to have gloves just because the bleach will literally burn your fucking fingers. And it's also very important to like keep your surroundings ventilated. So I have my windows open and I have my fan here, which hopefully you won't hear much of when you're watching this. So yeah, let's start, I guess. So to mix the bleach, I have to, and I've done this 100 times, but I'm still like I have to double check how to use it. It says 1:3, like the ratio, so that means like however size I want for the hydrogen peroxide, or maybe it's the other way around. Wait, let me search that up actually. I don't want to fuck this up. Bleach powder peroxide ratio. Oh, fuck me. So, I actually might need more hydrogen peroxide than this. But I have pretty short hair, so I think it's fine. Yeah, I feel like it's 1:2. So that's 1 of bleach and then 2 of the developer. So yeah, let's fucking do that, I guess. I have to put this away because it's about to get messy. And I don't want it to be messy. Actually, let me remove my gloves first. It's too sticky. So however much this is, I'm just gonna add half part of bleach. Okay, so that's 1 full cup. So yeah, I feel like the best way for me to get the things I want to talk about and like the message across is to do an activity that I already know how to do, and also yap about something I feel like it's the perfect brain body stimulation. But yeah, I don't know. I'm putting it to the test right now. Then put it here. And yeah, I feel like the best way for me to get the things I want to talk about and like the message across is to do an activity that I already know how to do, and also yap about something I feel like it's the perfect brain body stimulation. And maybe it's not, because I keep getting distracted. But yeah, I feel like it's the perfect mix just because I'm already doing something that I know how to do, which is not true because I literally had to double check earlier. But I was just doubting myself. I actually know what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna measure the bleach, and this is where I put my gloves on because now I have to mix it, and it's gonna be really fucking messy. If I don't, I think it's gonna be messy either way, honestly. Okay, so now I'm gonna mix it. So I also feel like it's a nice way for me to like kind of talk about how things can be related, even though they're not directly related, but how they're still connected in some way. So the reason why I'm bleaching my hair, or why I'm into bleaching my hair, or like switching up my looks in the first place, is because like I kind of associate it with a new chapter in my life, and I feel like I said, like it's a new chapter, and it's very timely because now I actually have accepted and am pursuing content creation, especially me putting it out on YouTube for the internet to see, which is fucking scary to be honest, but I'm trying to get over it. Yeah, this is probably so fucking funny. You can hear the roosters in the background. Sorry. But anyways, I feel like bleaching my hair is also kind of related to taking up space, because I'm literally defying how I'm supposed to look like, which is I naturally have black hair, but I don't know, I just feel like we have this one life to live. I want to switch up my character, and I feel like it's boring to just stick to one look. And whenever I do it, there's always bound to be somebody, whether it's strangers looking at me weirdly, or my parents, or even my closest friends would be like, don't do it. But I don't know. I trust myself enough to like figure it out and to like make it work, and I always do, period. So that's me taking up space, that's me trusting myself and not giving a shit about how people look at me or what they think, what their beauty standards are. Me vlogging it in itself is also related to me taking up space, because this is something that I know I want to do. Another thing, aside from like not seeing myself on the screen, it's also like pursuing long form content versus short form content. In the past 5 years, especially during and after the pandemic, I feel like our brains have been wired to digest short form content easier, especially with the rise of TikTok and like reels. And like I don't know, like it's just hard for me to do it because there's a time limit to it. I always have to like think about the algorithm and be like, are people even gonna watch this? Am I gonna be able to like grab their attention? Are they gonna reach like the 10-second point? And do I have to like arrange my clips like this to grab their attention? There's so many things about it that I don't like. Like, it's taking up space. It's me doing what the fuck I want, talking about what I want. It's me just yapping and not putting a limit on myself. It's also a form of like me journaling. I also in a way want to update the people in my life and also document the things that I'm going through right now for my older self to look back to. And that's why I get frustrated that I'm so obsessed with how I look, with how I'm being perceived. I forgot to freaking mix this shit. But yeah, it's hard for me to like... Some of the content that I want to put out here in my channel is like recording my music, documenting the process. I also want to post covers. I also want to put out more music videos. And if you look at my channel, I have 2 other videos out, which is of my single Imagine that I released just last year. And a lot of things have happened since. Actually, a lot of things happened to me. A lot of like Netflix level shit. So I feel like I also want to share those things. And that's why I want to pursue like content creation, especially the vlogs like these where I do something, I do an activity and I yap. Because I want to talk about my personal experiences related to the topic, which also can tangent to like collective experiences, like social issues, because I feel like I said, like everything's connected, everything's related. I feel like ever since 2020, I feel like we can all agree that there was a shift and people are, you know, like you're either becoming more woke or you're becoming more distracted. And I feel like it's just important to like talk about collective experiences as much as we do with personal experiences, because we're probably feeling like shit because the world is shit. So I feel like we need to give a fuck more about like what's happening in our community, what's happening in our country, and how it relates to us on a personal level. And that's what I've always struggled with what kind of content I want to put out, because I don't want to say the wrong thing, which is honestly unavoidable, because like who the fuck am I? That's a recurring thought that I have in my mind, even though I've always wanted to like shut that down. But it's a valid question to ask yourself. I feel like whenever we talk about stuff, we need to know where it comes from. And yeah, I want to derive the things that I want to talk about from like my personal experiences, because that's what I've lived through and I feel like it's worth talking about. Yeah, so with my vlogs, I want to like share things that I care about in hopes that other people will care about it too. I'm also going to be sharing my artist's way journey, maybe, and also like some traveling vlogs, and also like bring some friends along and like do an activity together and just yap about stuff, like a podcast thing. And if you have any suggestions on like what type of content you do, let me know. I guess you can comment it down below, or you can DM me on Instagram, which is, by the way, at OO.bvste. I'm gonna put it here. I don't know how that's gonna look like, but yeah, that's my Instagram. And now I've mixed it. It's a bit grainy. It's probably not the best quality bleaching powder, but I hope it works. If not, then whatever. Okay. I need to whip my mirror out. Yeah, I'm gonna start bleaching my head. I need to move the camera a bit. Probably move it here. Okay, look lang. So yeah. Okay, I see myself now. Oh my god. Another thing that I need is a fucking comb. I need to part my hair. And I'm gonna use these rubber bands. And yeah, to help section my hair. So I'm gonna bleach the front part first. The bangs. I really hope my hair doesn't die, guys. I don't think it will. I think it's pretty strong. I'm lucky to have like thick hair. I'm just gonna fucking do it. I've done this before. What the fuck? Okay. How do I do it? Okay, I'm gonna start with this side. Okay. So like, just have to part it. Oh my god, I don't like it. I don't like the gloves. I feel like I should have gotten the plastic gloves for this one. But it's what we have right now, and I have to fucking apply the bleach. It might... I don't know if it's gonna work. Anyways. But yeah, I hope it's the right proportion. Okay. Is it working? I hope it's working. Okay, and then yeah, so I'm supposed to talk about stuff. So yeah, taking up space. I feel like another reason why I chose this topic is cause kind of relates to confidence, right? To be honest, up until like last month, what the fuck am I doing with my hair? Up until last month, I was basically just like faking it. Well, not fake it, it's more of just like forcing it. Cause part wala ako kabalo. Sakto na ginagawa ko. Anyways, yeah, I have not faking it, but like forcing it. I'm not saying that it's not real. It's more of like, even though I look confident, people don't understand how much mental work it takes for you to actually be like really confident in like the things that you want to do. But I read a quote or I saw a reel that was like, true confidence is basically trusting yourself. And that's how I've built my confidence, because even though I didn't feel like I wanted to do something, like going to the gym or like waking up early or like meeting a friend that I promised I would see, I still fucking end up doing it because I want to take care of myself and I want to do what I want to do despite not being in the mood for it. And I feel like that's especially hard when you're a woman, because I was just talking to a friend about it earlier, and it's tough because we live in like monthly cycles, and one day I could be like, oh, I'm so excited to like pursue my passion, I'm so excited to like to do this, to do that, and then the next day I'm like crying because I don't know how to start, I don't know what I'm doing. You know, like maybe personal things happen that I don't have the mental or emotional capacity to like work on projects yet. Oh my god, why is it not lighting up? I feel like it is. I feel like I need to give it time. I feel like it is. I feel like it's getting brown there. But yeah, I feel like it's especially hard as a woman because like we have the different phases. Like we have our period, we have the follicular phase, we have the luteal phase, we have ovulation, we have all of these things, and it's fucking tough. It's really tough to be consistent. There's been a lot of talk lately about like syncing the shit that you need to do in life with like your menstrual cycle, and I've kind of been doing that, and I feel like it's helped a lot just because sometimes I'm not in the mood to like record something, but I am in the mood to like watch interviews about music, and that's just an example of like how I approach things in my music creation. That looks so fucking stupid. You guys can probably do it better than me. I think another reason why it's held me back for so long, so one, like being consistent about it, being disciplined enough to like follow through with like the things that I want to do in life. Second would be like the identity that I have, like who I am, which I've started to let go of. Like the concept of self, the concept of like being real, the concept of authenticity. I have so much hair fall, I'm so sorry. Please hang in there. But yeah, the concept of self, the concept of authenticity, that's something that I want to push, but then I'm also constantly asking myself if I'm being real whenever I do something, because I feel like a lot of shit is fake online, and I feel like we need to talk about the ugly stuff. We need to be real about imperfection and like flaws. And even though I'm still concerned about how I look like right now, or how I've looked like in the past hour, almost hour, I'm too focused on getting my bleach right that I'm thinking less of it, which is good. So I guess it does work for me. But yeah, the concept of self, I find myself acting differently depending on who I'm with, where I am. So a little bit of lore. My mom is from Negros Occidental, and so my mom's side of the family is mostly Ilonggo. And my dad is from Negros Oriental, so we mostly speak Cebuano here. And I feel like I didn't know where to place myself. Right now I'm talking in English. I've settled on that just because I want to cater to a larger audience. I mean, since English is deeply taught in the Philippines, more than our own mother tongue, by the way. Like, if this reaches more people, they're gonna be able to understand it. But I'm not like limiting myself, so I'm probably gonna switch it up and like put out content also in like Ilonggo or Bisaya or Tagalog or English, depending on who, on what I feel and who is gonna join me in a specific video. But yeah, I'm not limiting myself. Like I said, this is an experiment. I'm still trying to figure out what works for me. And yeah, I have so much bleach, and it's at that point where, like, if you've ever bleached your hair before, you know that it fucking hurts, and it's really fucking hurting my scalp right now. But yeah, I'm gonna keep yapping so I get distracted from it. Anyways, another thing about taking up space is I'm also doing this, like I said, like I like doing long form content because it doesn't subject me to like a time limit. That also happens to me a lot in real life. I feel like this is a good virtual hang also. Like, if this doesn't end up getting a lot of like views, that's fine, because I feel like my friends would like it. I haven't seen much of my friends lately because I've been busy with like family shit and like just like brainstorming ideas for like what I want to do. And sometimes whenever I do catch up with them, I find myself restricting myself when it comes to like sharing shit about my life. Like, I had this conversation with my friend EJ last year. I asked him like, how can I be a better friend? And he basically said to like share more, because his problem with me is that I only share about shit once I've already processed it, once I've already figured it out. And you know, like, he was like, he's literally one of my best friends, and he wants to know what's happening in my life, and so he wishes that I would like share more about it. And I was like, that's crazy, because I feel like I'm an open book. I know that I'm a yapper, but I did realize, nah, I don't really share a lot, and this is also something that my ex, oh my god, it fucking hurts so much. Okay, this is also like highlighted during my last relationship, because I always felt like I was only listening to my partner talk about their day, and I always felt like there wasn't enough space for me to share. Then I realized that that's not true, and it's actually because I only share when I'm asked. Like, I want you to be interested enough to ask, and that's when I'll share. And that's not their fault. I feel like that's like an exercise for me to like assert myself and like talk about what's going on in my life, talk about the things that I want to talk about. No matter how vulnerable it can get, no matter how crazy or like embarrassing it is, just need to do that more, because I have to remember that there are people who care about me and actually want to know what I'm going through. Like, just realizing that I'm worth listening to. Yeah, that's something that I'm practicing to like do more of this year. I think I'm done with like the upper part of my hair. Probably not. I probably missed some parts at the back, but so far it's good. It's not as light as I hoped it would be, but we still have a couple of, it's 2 to 2. But I still have a couple of minutes to like see it, and I'm gonna leave it for like another 20 minutes probably before I rinse it off. And then I'm gonna bleach the bottom part. Oh my god, guys, it fucking hurts. Ah, I still have so much bleach. Yeah, so with the way this is going, I'm definitely gonna have to bleach it again. This is gonna leave a fucking stain, but I already knew that, so I'm okay with it. But yeah, this is, look at how messy everything is. Anyways, but yeah, I'm gonna have to re-bleach this again in a couple of days. Another thing also that made it hard for me to like be okay with taking up space is because as much as I like attention, I hate being perceived. No, not really, that's not true. I'm okay with being perceived. And that's been proven by like how much I change up my looks, how much I color my hair and dye it another crazy color. Before my blue hair, it was pink, and I also had bleach brows. I always just want to like experiment with what I can like pull off, like what kind of look I can pull off. I'm probably gonna do it again in the future. I just have to let my brows recover first. Like just basically looking weird, like being okay with how people look at me or how people see me. It's like at the end of the day, it's my life. I really am the main character, and you are too in your own life. And I feel like we're discouraged a lot because we're made to think that we can't do it, we can't pursue our dreams or goals. But I think the world is big enough. We're probably not gonna be the best at like vlogging or singing or dancing or acting. I'm not gonna be the best person in the fucking world, but I don't think that's the point. I feel like, and I'm the Lulu, like I believe in like messages from the universe. I believe in like synchronicities and shit. I just noted there was 222 like a couple of minutes ago because I believe that whenever I see angel numbers, those are affirmations from the universe that I'm doing the right thing and that I should keep going. And I feel like each of us have a purpose. I feel like that's what they teach us at such a young age, but I feel like we slowly forget it. Each year we get older, but I feel like it's important to hold on to your dreams. Like the past few years, I basically have just been embracing my inner child. So that means like going back to like what I wanted to do when I was 13. Like I said, I always wanted to record stuff. I remember like it was the rise of like Bretman Rock, and then he would always just like be funny and like, and I could never be as funny as him. But like if I probably tried to do what he does, it wouldn't pop off because that's not me. And it took a while, but now I'm figuring out what works for me. This is what works for me, and now I'm finally doing it. And there are times that I feel like it's too late, but I feel like, but that's exactly why I show up for myself and just do it anyways. Because I don't want to look back in my life and like regret fucking it part. Ooh, oh my god, like I'm not even fucking kidding, it fucking hurts. It's just probably not a good thing, but tiis ganda. It's burning my fucking scalp. Okay, anyways, another thing, going back to like the concept of self and like being real and being authentic, I also saw a video recently from like Baron something. He was talking about, I'm just gonna show the reel here. He was basically like talking about what does it mean to be authentic when being authentic is also a role that you play. Like, am I being authentic? Like, I don't usually look like this at like 2:30 a.m. I look like a fucking gremlin. But is it less authentic of me to present myself as this, to try and look cute because I want to look cute, just in case like any of my crushes see this? I probably don't look cute now, but like, you know, I don't want to look bad. Like, I actually want to look at least appealing for you guys, which I'm probably failing at right now, but whatever, that's the point. Whatever, I'm doing what I feel like doing right now. I'm saying the shit that I feel like saying right now, and just trusting the process that I'll be able to finish this and post this despite all of the challenges, everything I'm going through. Fuck. Like, I'm probably gonna cringe a lot while editing this, but I'm gonna post it. I have to post it, and I have to just like start this YouTube thing off and not, like I said, not care so much about it being perfect. We reject perfectionism around here. We're showing up as the version of ourselves. I'm so sorry, it fucking hurts. I'm really trying to get my point across, but it really fucking hurts. But yeah, this is me showing up for how I feel and like how I don't know. I don't know. I think you get it. So my last point is this also doesn't mean that I don't feel fear anymore. I don't feel anxious anymore. Like I said earlier, I'm still like, my mind is still scrambling, but I feel like there have been parts in the past few minutes where I'm like, I got to like let my ideas and like thoughts flow freely, and it's just trusting myself that I'm gonna get better over time. This is probably gonna have a lot of cuts, but hopefully in the future I will have a more consistent stream of like thought. But right now I'm super fucking distracted by how much it hurts. And so I feel like it's fine. Oh god, di puta. Oh, sakit girl. Wala ko joke, sakit. I don't know if I covered everything, but I can't do it anymore. I still have a lot left. I need to buy developer again in the next coming days, because I'm, like I said, I'm gonna bleach this again because I don't think it's gonna reach the level of lightness that I was planning to have. It's gonna look a bit orange later, but yeah. So like for this part of the video, I'm gonna wait until 3 a.m. It's 2:36 now. And yeah, I'm just gonna cover my head with a shower cap and then rinse it off in a few minutes. And fuck. Bro, sakita, bro. Oh my god, I'm glad it's over. I'm just cleaning up. Like shower cap. I'm literally tearing up, guys. Oh, it hurts. It hurts to come in contact with my scalp. Why am I doing this to myself? I'm gonna get the massage tomorrow because this is a lot of pain. And you would think that I'm used to it, but girl, it hurts. Okay, so for this last part of my yap session, I'm starting my artist's way journey. This is the first time I've gone through it. I was basically inspired by Dochi. I don't know if we have the same algorithm, but I've been seeing her shit a lot, and I just want to thank one of my best friends, Rafi, because they introduced me to Dochi, and it eventually led to me doing this. And so yeah, this is the artist's way for week 1. This is my second day, actually. I guess it's my third because I started on March 11th. It's already March 13th. I've done 2 of the tasks so far. I've been doing my morning pages every day. You're supposed to do it every day, by the way. I bought this new journal for it. Yesterday, I did a task called Imaginary Lives. And the task is basically like, if you had 5 other lives to lead, what would you do in each of them? And so I have to list down 5 lives, and this was really easy for me because like I want to do a lot of shit in my life. And it says that the point of these lives is to have fun in them, more fun than you might be having in this one. So look over your list and select one, then do it this week. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm sharing this, because in my journal, these are the morning pages that I do. I have to do 3 each day, and then these are the affirmations and the blurts. And this is the task that I did. So the imaginary lives that I listed, I am not comfortable sharing them because I don't want to jinx it, but one of them is being an activist, like a full-time activist slash philanthropist, if like assuming that I have a lot of money in this alternate life. And I feel like that goes hand in hand with like content creation, because I feel like we should be using our platforms more, like I said, like not to just talk about personal experiences, but also advocate for something. And I think it's so important to talk about social issues nowadays, because like I said, we've been so distracted by the things that are in our personal lives that we don't kind of see how it relates to like what's going on like with the rest of the world. And I'm just gonna read through it. So I wrote here that in this life I've mastered my communication skills to appeal to different diverse audiences. I am able to simplify ideas and facts to make them more understandable for people in hopes that they realize why each and every social issue is important. I spark a flame within people to stand up for what is right and what is good, and I exchange ideas with other activists and leaders and people of other culture in hopes that we Filipinos can learn from them and eventually grow out of our imperialist, capitalist, corrupt, misogynistic systems. In this life, I empower women to take up space and have their voices be heard. I influence people to realize and believe that giving a fuck is also cool. Being woke is cool. I feel like there's so much stigma being attached to the word woke when it's really just giving a fuck about other people. I think Jane Fonda said that. I instill the importance of moving with love despite all challenges, trials, rage, inequality, and ignorance. I influence people to advocate for love and coexistence, and how despite what gender, race, etc. you are, we only have this planet. I want to pause here because I didn't get to refer to like another alternate life that I listed, but another one that I have here is being a CEO of a sustainability company. So the point of this exercise is to be delulu as fuck. So that's what I did, and I do want to be a CEO. Like I want to pursue sustainability. That's just what I'm drawn to, and I feel like it's the bare fucking minimum. Cause like I said, despite what gender, race, how you present yourself, what your politics are, what you believe in, what religion, what God you follow, we're living on earth. Like it doesn't fucking matter if you want to disagree or agree with other people. We won't have those platforms if we don't take care of the earth, because eventually we'll die because we won't have a planet to live in. And I think it's important to talk about that. And I think it's important for me to emphasize to stop throwing your trash anywhere you want. At least have the maturity and like the decency to find a fucking trash can, put it in your fucking pocket, fucking keep it for now, but don't fucking throw it wherever you want. Like I'm not perfect. Like there are times when I catch like my friends doing it, and instead of like telling them not to do it, I just shut up, even though I should be exercising my voice to like tell them not to do it if that's really what I want to advocate in life. But yeah, that's something that I'm actively doing. I feel like I need to emphasize that as well whenever I'm recording these vlogs. Like I am not perfect, but I am always willing to like learn, willing to improve, and I'm always willing to like grow. And I feel like as long as we're willing, as long as we're curious, as long as we're willing to be wrong, we're willing to be corrected, we're gonna be fine. What's harmful is being ignorant, branding yourself as apolitical, not giving a shit about like politics and like social issues. I feel like that's very selfish, because even if it doesn't directly affect you for now, you're bound to have somebody in your life that's like affected by it. And if you actually care about those people in your life, if you actually care about people in general, which you should, by the way, if you care about the future generations, I feel like we should talk about these social issues. The main thing that I'm really drawn towards is like climate change and sustainability. That's just what I'm passionate about. And the main reason for that is, if you haven't noticed it yet, you can hear the waves crashing, because I live in front of the beach and it has blessed me with so many beautiful views of just the ocean and the skies. On a good day, I would really witness blue greenish waters or like a really amazing sunset or sunrise. I just feel so blessed, like looking out into the sea and just like, this is for fucking free. Like, this is given by nature. Like, this is what life is all about. Like, nature is fucking amazing. I feel like we forget that a lot. And it's sad because then there are days when it has rained so hard or the weather's been bad that I wake up to a lot of plastic on the shore. And as much as I, like, this is what I mean, like, I know I'm not perfect. I know I could do better because there are times when I could easily pick up the trash, but again, I don't always have the capacity to, and maybe that's an excuse that I say to myself, but I'm just being like real here. Like, something that I've always wanted to do is like host beach cleanups, but again, I always get stuck at like planning because like I don't know if I have enough credibility to like organize like an activity like that, even though I literally live right across the beach. Another reason why I think it's important is because like climate change is really fucking apparent. Summer is starting. I just got home from Bacolod also last week, and like my titas have been talking about how school was canceled because it reached like 40 degrees in Bacolod, and right when they fucking sent the kids to school, it started to rain. The changes in like weather, the changes in temperature is so apparent. We have fucking microplastics inside of our body. We have microplastics inside of men's balls, inside of our fucking brains. And I'm just surprised that people don't take that shit seriously, and how some people are still in denial of it. Like, what proof do you need? Like, we've had so many like climate disasters happening the past few years, so I didn't notice it, but the thing that I was fearing would happen finally happened, and my video got cut off because I ran out of space. But I feel like that's a sign that I should stop. And it's also 3:07, which means I should probably like rinse my hair. I'm not in the mood to like repeat the things that I talked about the recording missed, but I was basically just saying we need to give a fuck about the earth more, because whatever we do to the planet comes back to us. It affects us. If not directly, it affects the people in our lives, and that will still eventually affect us. And if you want me to expound on any of the things that I talked about in the past almost hour, let me know and I'll happily create a video out of it. And now I'm finally gonna be able to rinse my hair and not feel so much pain anymore. But yeah, this is how it looks like. Not sure if I covered all of it, but we're about to find out. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Take a shower and then I'll see you in a sec. Ta-da! So this is me after taking the most amazing fucking shower of my life. It felt so good just rinsing the bleach off of my scalp, because I definitely burned it. So yeah, disclaimer, again, I'm not a professional. Don't be like me, research more about it. There's probably something that I did wrong. I'm just fucking glad it's over, to be honest. You can hear the roosters again. It's actually 4:25 a.m. I'm so tired from all the pain and all the yapping, and I should go to sleep. But before that, I want to thank you for watching this. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope this inspired you in some way to like take up space, to care for the earth, to pursue your creativity, to care for your community, to care for yourself. And yeah, I don't know, like and subscribe, follow me on Instagram, stream my music, watch my music video. I don't know, do whatever you want with your life, just as long as you move with love. And I hope you guys look forward to the next one, and I hope I see you there. That's my cue. I want to go to sleep. Thank you. Bye bye.